Soon we begin. Well, hello there. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in and willing to be jumping in on your wonderful Saturday afternoon. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I myself am having a pretty good day so far, and I'm really keen to be doing some streaming for the first time in what feels like, close on 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been really busy, which has kind of sucked. I've been wanting to stream, and every time I wanted to stream, things got busy and things got a little crazy, which I'm sure you guys know. Sometimes life gets in the way. But yeah, we're here now and we're live, and I'm very excited. It's a good weekend. Today is one of my friend's birthdays, Dario. From the bottom of my heart, happy birthday. I believe you have the stream running in the background whilst you play some D&D with your mates, which is really cool. So guys, have fun, stay safe, may the odds be ever in your favor. I hope the dice rolls treat you well. Yeah, my birthday is tomorrow, which is quite exciting. It's actually why I'm streaming now. This is purely a guilty pleasure stream. I really love doing this. I find it a hell of a lot of fun, especially when people I know get to jump in and they enjoy the stream alongside me. I find it very fulfilling. It really brings me a lot of joy entertaining people, and I hope that I can do this more often, and in those more frequent events things stay entertaining, because that's the whole goal, right? Things to be entertaining. So yeah, thank you all so much for jumping in. If you are here, drop a hi in chat. That'd be great. I know it's pretty quiet at the moment, but don't be shy. I encourage you to send a wave. Today we're going to be playing or continuing our playthrough of the Stanley Parable, which is, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying playing the game. I believe so far we've only touched on content from the previous game. I've never played the previous game. It's my understanding we've only brushed that content. We haven't even gotten to the expansion, the game that we're playing, the Deluxe. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. Last time we had a lot of fun with like some role-playing stuff and everything, which was really exciting. I had a ton of fun with that. However, it did take some acting recommendations and did try a little too hard at one point, and that was a little bit cringy, not gonna lie. That's all right. It's all right. It's part of the fun. This is all recorded live, and none of this is scripted. Literally nothing. So yeah, we kind of just go with it as it comes, and I hope that you enjoy it, or enjoy it as it comes. So yeah, let's jump on in, shall we? I feel like I've been streaming so long already, and we haven't even touched on what the actual content of this stream is about. So let me head on over here and do one of these, and then head over here, and let's turn this back up. Alright, so I believe there's actually an achievement for going through and changing these settings, and I think the idea is that you set every single setting in the game to every possible setting. Like you notice on the setting here, it's either on or off, but in like field of view there's 100 possible selections, and if you go through every single one of these settings and you toggle them on or off or set them to every possible state, you will get an achievement. So I'm going to do that. Not today, though. It's going to take far too long. We are... Oh, there's a bit of a matrix inception going on here. We're just going to jump in and carry on. Last time we had a lot of fun, but nothing really game-breaking happened except Adventure Line. So curious to see what happens from that. But as we all know, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. So here we are. The Stanley Parable.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked in a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I'm going to just let this play.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Yes.
As though he had been made exactly for this job.
I've been designed for this job.
Was happy.
So happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Yes.
Shocked,
something must be wrong.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Welcome back. I have just achieved an achievement. I don't know if you guys saw that on screen, but I just got an achievement for coming back to the game. So welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Now, last time some interesting and peculiar stuff happened. I'll be curious to know if anything happens this time around. Again, nothing so much in the office. 428, 429, hello. Anybody home?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
Oh, but I'm trying.
5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
I've clicked it 20 times.
That's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing.
I'm clicking so hard.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost 50 clicks.
Come on, click. I'm clicking so fast. I didn't know there was a dialogue here, by the way. I just clicked the door.
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks into door 147. All right, Chief, you got it. Pixie Strix, thank you for joining. I sincerely hope I said your name right. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. We're on an adventure. And I need to click on door 417 20 times. But I don't know where door 417 is. I'm just going to click here a couple more times. And see if anything happens. I click a little bit more. We're just going to give this 5 seconds or so. I appreciate you subbing to the channel, Pixie. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the content. Feel free to drop a hi in chat. It's always great to get some interaction going. Alright, we're going to do that. I think that's broken. 417. Hello. 417. Where might you be? 20, 26, 25. I mean, we're counting down. 420. Hello. No 420 jokes. Alright. Alright. Head on over this way. 417. This is it. This is where we need to be. I mean, there's very clearly nobody in here, but I mean, let's see what happens. What did he say? 20 times? I'm going to do this super quick.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Gotcha, Chief. 437. Was that back in the office? 437. Whoa. 431, 432, 433, 434, 435, 437. Haha.
Excellent. I think we're getting
Are we
somewhere.
really?
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. I mean, I feel like I'm being taken for a ride here. I'll be completely honest with you. But this is all fresh content, which I'm excited about. So let's. I hate Mondays. Ooh. Oh, but I'm so. No, but I have I'm so torn. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. It's all right. I have a task. What did he say? 415? 4.
Now, back to door number 437.
Gotcha, Chief. Going. I'm running. I'm positively sprinting if I could. This is pretty dreary, Mr. Narrator. Why are you chasing me up and down?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Yes, the copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is totally just a joke. Come on, dude.
Now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh, Manifest, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being in and saying hi. Manifest, you totally distracted me. I don't know whose desk I'm supposed to be climbing on. I know I can climb on this desk. Is there any way to check the dialogue? 419? Or was it 419? Go climb on 419's desk. Oh, maybe this is the way of the game teaching you. You can climb on desks. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, if I could...
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Oh my word. Alright, this guy's way too excited, man. New content will come back for you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh no, but now you see... Now I think I've broken it. 416. 413. I think we've gone past it. 412. No! No. No.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
We did this last time. It's interesting that the game hasn't saved this information.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, but I want to go downstairs. Let's have a look. Basement?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might
And
be
that's
fired
illegal.
for that.
No.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
This is a loop.
None of it
am
made any
crazy.
logical sense.
No.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
I wonder.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
I'm crazy.
I'm dreaming!
I'm dreaming!
No, this is all a dream. What a relief, Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Yes.
His co-workers weren't actually gone.
No.
He wasn't going to lose his job.
No.
He wasn't crazy after all.
I was just here last
He
stream.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
I'm
to
just
go back
deja
to my
vuing
boring
this stream
real-life
like the
job
last
pushing
one.
Buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Yes.
Then he imagined himself
Flight.
soaring through space on a magical starfield. And
Wow.
it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Wow.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
When am I going to start
How was he
picturing other
remaining
things?
so lucid?
I wonder.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
You can expand
Now
that,
the voice was
but I mean, we'll get
describing
back to that.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
No.
How could it be?
No,
Was
it's
Stanley
real life.
simply deceiving himself?
Yes.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley
I don't know if
is
I
as
agree with
awake
that.
right now as he's ever been in his life.
I mean, I'm not really
Now,
awake.
hearing the
I'll be
voice
honest with you, but I'm
speak these
trying.
words was quite a shock to
How's
Stanley.
everybody in chat doing? I hope
After all,
everybody else
he
is
knew for
nice and
certain,
wide awake.
beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him
back it
float and
now.
make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I am in control.
That this was a dream.
This is my dream.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
I am the
He
protagonist
felt
of my
the
own
weight of the
story.
blanket on his skin,
Yes.
the press of the mattress on his back,
Yes.
the fresh air of a world outside this
I am
one.
in control of my own life, and I will
me
wake up
wake
from
up.
this nightmare.
He thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
I wish this dream.
Let me go back to my job.
No.
Let me continue
Not
pushing
that.
the buttons. Please.
No.
It's all I want.
I don't want that.
I want my apartment and my wife
I mean,
and
a
my
wife,
job.
a wife and job
All
are
I
all right,
want
but
is my
button
life
pushing job.
exactly the way it's
debatable.
always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Please, can I skip this? God.
Everything will be fine.
I'm caught in a dialogue loop
I
here.
am okay.
I am okay. Nope, I am crazy.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Alrighty.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella. Hi.
Mariella woke up on a day
Oh,
like
this is
any
any-
other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings,
Oh.
and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
I forgot about
And
this.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what
What's up,
crazy
Dario?
people look
Welcome
like.
to the
And in that
stream.
moment,
Thank
she
you so
thought
much
to
for being
herself
here.
how lucky
Happy
she was to be
birthday.
normal.
I hope you're having a good time playing
I
D&D with your
am in
mates.
control of
Thank you so
my
much for
mind.
tuning into the stream.
I know what is
We're
real
watching.
and
Hello,
what
everybody.
isn't.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much
It
for being
was
here.
comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man
Hopefully
made her
soon
feel
we can
better.
jump into some new content
Then
because
she
we were here
remembered
for
the
this
meeting
last
she
time.
had
So I'm like,
scheduled
come on!
for that day.
I'm
the very
itching.
important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension,
The rest of her life.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Turned and ran. Okay, and scene. Starting afresh. Right. I had a task to click on
All
door.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose
We're
you
back
were to
at
click
it,
the door
boys.
20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yo, all those auto clicker
I
games
have to say,
are
I'm still not
coming in
feeling
handy
the
here.
satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
Yo.
almost certainly.
I'm
50
clicking
clicks.
so hard. I got some double tap action going on. Yeah, I can't bring my mouse over here. You guys can see.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment.
I'm clicking so hard.
To go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Please.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
No, I did that last time. What if I just carry on clicking here? I'm going to give this 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Let's go click in that other door. This one? Nope. It's going to chase us backwards and forwards a couple times. And then we need to go and click on the fax machine, I believe. Here's 147.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Speedrunning this. Absolutely speedrunning this. I am...
Excellent. I think we're getting
fax
somewhere.
Machine.
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Alright, 415, 415, 415, 415. I wish I could sprint. New content. Yes, I'm still coming back to you. I just seriously want to know where this leads, but I can't walk through there, otherwise I get locked out. 415, 415, 420, 412. That's right, I was looking for 415 last time, but now there is no 415. I am fairly certain. I can't click on a 415, yeah, 436. Six, 420. It doesn't help that these things make no sense. 417. There it is. I'm legally
Now, back
blind.
to door number 437.
Alright. So now we're getting somewhere. I completely missed that last time, I think.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
We're speed running this. Come on.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
So that is down this way. 419's desk is this one.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. 17. 15. Alright, so 416 surely then must be... in there? This one? 17, 18, 19, 20, yeah. Awaiting input. Hello? I can give you inputs. 419. Do you want input? Who else wants input? Oh, I can turn you off. Alright. Anything? No. Secrets? Secrets. We're... turn that one off. 415 does not exist, Mr. Narrator. Turn you off. We'll just turn all the computers off. Can I still break the game and climb out this window? Was this one right? Yes, I can. Yes, I still can. I'm a firm believer in the fact that door 415 may not exist. I mean, I'm sure it does somewhere in this building. It just doesn't seem to be here. Received input, but I'm giving you... I've turned all the computers off. Okay, I can't do anything there. 18, 25, 25. Lol, that person's playing solitaire on the computer. 17. Surely this must be 416 then, but this is a corridor door. Right? I'm not crazy. Or this one? Doesn't seem to say anything. What if we go back to 430? Nothing. Nothing. Click. Click, click, click. Let me give this just a couple clicks. I don't think this is going to lead anywhere, I'll be completely honest with you, but I'm trying and I'm curious, so we are going to try nonetheless. I think there's an achievement for clicking 430 times on this door, which I'm pretty sure I would have hit by now, so I've clicked the living daylights out of this door. Anyway, alright, screw it. Maybe 415 is new content. I mean, that would make the most sense. It's what, 417, 16, 15. So it's in here. $16.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Alright, okay, so I was so scared I was gonna get locked out. I'm going back, Mr. Narrator. I'm so sorry for ever doubting you. We're hot on the trail.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 4, 3. Yes! We did it! Yeah! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
I got an achievement.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank you,
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
I know.
Really now. What were you thinking?
Who knows? But there's still new content this way. Hello? Oh, hello? I'm stuck? What kind of weird elevator, escalator, moving sidewalk thing is this? This feels like the intro to...
Hello, and
Portal.
thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I do remember, yes. I watched
After
Markiplier play
receiving
it.
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
Wow.
a reimagining of the game for consoles and home
That's what
computers.
we're playing, in case you've forgotten.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Well, I mean, I hope you guys are delighted. I hope you're enjoying.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
New
Oh,
content.
well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
New content. New content. Hello?
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
That's right. That's right. It's not moving.
Is it broken? What's going on
It
here?
must be.
Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
New
I've
content.
never been more ready. Let's
They're gonna
do
stretch
it.
this out, aren't they? They're gonna stretch this new content idea out for like 10 minutes. I can see it coming.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
I do agree.
It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content.
Yeah.
Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes! But, I'm gonna just hang out in the elevator because I'm scared. New content, new stuff is scary. Also, it is rather tedious. Can you not just go home? No dialogue in that? Cool. Moving on.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh! New content. Oh my word. So you can't actually jump in the game, so this is quite funny. So if I step out, can't jump. But in here, yeah, I can jump. Alright. 12, 11, 10. Jumps remaining. That's it. A jumping circle. Anything hidden over here? Hello? It's very dark. Nope. That appears to be it. Well, I mean...
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content.
No.
There has to be something else, right?
Oh, you complained about jumping. I don't know.
Goodness.
I feel like
Another elevator.
we've become so used to jumping in games that when it's not there, it's like weird.
Not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
We're going to need to do
If this is
parkour.
new
I can see it
And
coming.
I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
No, please don't
I
read me
could
the
count to
dictionary.
30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
There's more?
Very good.
Very good. Yes.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Secrets. New content. Catwalks. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
You're
see,
so
Stanley?
welcome.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally
There is actually an achievement called
It's my fault,
Test
Stanley.
Achievement,
I built
please
up
ignore.
too much anticipation around the new content.
That's so
I'm
funny.
afraid.
How do I
could
get
never have
it?
lived up to such expectations.
How do I get
If
it?
you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
No.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
No, wait. I want
No
the...
frills, no gimmicks.
I want the test achievement.
Just you and me having a great time together
But I
like
want the
always.
test achievement.
What do you say, friend?
No. Don't reset the game. Don't... Now, I don't know about you, but something seems distinctly broken about this. What do I just... Hello? Boss man, are you going to give me some orders for the day? No. Hello? An unfinished office? Still 427. Interesting, it's still my office. I mean, so this is technically new content. Lol.
Psst. Stanley!
What you
Come
want?
over here.
No.
In the vent. No. I want to show you something.
No, but there's new content this way. Shut up, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm going this way.
Oh. You don't want to see the cool surprise
No.
I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Okay, fine. I honestly thought this would lead somewhere. Wait. Surname access. That's new. Surname access. Oh, secrets. We're finding secrets. We're finding them. Fine. I'll go back. I thought there was new content this way.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dog.
No, never. I thought there was new content, narrator. I thought you were gonna lead me astray. Coffee nut. Can I take these things? Somebody's been drinking coffee in advance. That's kind of weird. Parkour! I died? I didn't die. I'm alive. I'm alive. Hello?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
I was having
so
fun.
I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Really?
Just our little secret.
Wow.
Take a look.
What is this? Is this Minecraft?
I call it the Memory Zone.
Oh, wow.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
It's so quaint.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Yes.
You see, Stanley,
Wow.
doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
Wow.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wow. Audience award. What a game. What a game, except I never played it. Because it was 2013. I remember watching people play it. Wow. Smile because it happened. I mean... a framed $1 bill. Alright. Stanley Parable demonstration. Wait, can I... How do I want to play the game within the game. Please tell me they made that a possibility. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. This unachievable. This achievement is impossible to get. But I want those things. Nominee, British Academy Award. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Colleagues show uneven effort to enroll poor. Cost hinder new track business leaders in blah blah blah. 50% off designer hats. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Random piano. Can I take a seat here and enjoy the view? Nice flowers.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
This is kind of
Stanley
weird.
Parable
Kind of
strives
weird.
and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
What is
Did you
going
hear
on
that,
in here?
Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley
I mean,
Parable
I would
was.
love to play it, but
It
you've
was
got me
literally
stuck
every
here.
game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No, what
it's
is
just
this?
a husk now. A
Let
lifeless
me out,
husk
narrator.
with an hour of new elevator content.
Excuse me? 1 hour of elevator content? So wait, if we stand in that elevator for an hour, there's an hour of dialogue. I need to start taking notes, man. Minecraft? Yes, I remember that from the original game. Oh, how do I get there? So in the original game, you could if I don't remember how you got there, but if you made a certain number of choices, eventually the game would just, the Stanley Parable would put you in another game. Yeah, i.e. Minecraft. Person of the year. No. No, but what's down here? Buttons? Memory zone maintenance? Nothing? Fire. There's been no fires. What's this? Knowing your city. Alright, cool. Cool. I am touching everything. I will touch everything. Nice car. That's a Macintosh. Doors. Stanley Parable. Your number is 29. Interesting. The end is never the end. No, we know that.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it,
Wow.
Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need
It was
anything else.
it
It didn't
was
need
quite
new
something.
content. It just needed to be left alone.
But now we're
to
playing
spend the
new
rest
content.
of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I mean... Excuse me? Is this the parkour that we were talking about? Manifest, is this... How do I... Hello? How do I get in there? This way? This way?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
I mean, I would love to go back. If you could freaking let me in. The Serious Room, 2013. Let me in. Why you open this door and then I can't go through? Hello? Hello? Do I just stay in this room until he says something? I am Confucian. Come on, dude. Come on now. Let me... Can I... Wait, can I jump? Can I jump? Doesn't seem like it. I guess. I mean, I guess that's the end of the new content. Downstairs? I mean, there's music. Hello.
Wait.
Hang on.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I have a sneaking suspicion they weren't.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I mean, that review wasn't necessarily wrong. You kind of get roped into something and then you kind of get stuck with the dialogue. Like I keep getting trapped in rooms, which is great because it's well written and the narrator is great and whatever, but it would be cool if there was something to do within those moments, especially because, like in this case, I like responding to the narrator, but he doesn't ever pause long enough for me to do that, so a bit of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. Curious as to where this leads though. I mean, there's a thumbs up.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
I mean, again, this review has a point.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
No, narrator.
Like I let these people down.
You're not a failure.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
Oh, it was a good game. I just think that you talk too much. My friend who watches the streams once said that you're verbose and you never shut up. And I think that's part of the problem. If you said less more often, that might be better than a lot every now and then. Right? But let's have a look.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh, we're going to get a skip button?
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
All right.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Oh, really?
Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or
Is that so?
maybe a manifesto.
I'm going to skip you
Look,
again, bro.
I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think.
Okay.
So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into
They
being,
want me to skip.
then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you
I'm fairly certain in this moment he's just gonna. I missed the discussion of choice game. Oh, cool. I'm pretty sure he's just making they've made this as long as tedious as possible to see if we listen to the whole thing. Now I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna bore you guys. I mean, I guess I could have it playing gently in the background, but I hope I'm gonna.
This is the story, and they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same.
You see, I mean, he's just going on here. They want me to skip. I'm not gonna do it. You see, so they've got a baseline dialogue here. Now they're changing words within it. Like, anyway, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Sorry, I hope your D&D session is going well and that nobody's died just yet. If you have, haha, sucks in you guys. You see again, heavens, like, oh my word. All right, let's. I think we're approaching the end here. Audio.
This is day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation.
What is that
and I
situation?
do find myself in this situation frequently.
Is that so?
I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations.
Oh, I want to skip
All
you.
right, here we go.
Here we go. Show me.
Treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto,
Treatise. Manifesto.
treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto, treatise.
Is this just on a loop?
Treatise, manifesto.
You think this is on a loop?
Treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto, treatise.
I don't want to push the button.
Treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto.
We got this. We got this. We're gonna stand and look at this clock, and we're gonna give it. We're gonna give it 2 minutes.
Treatise, manifesto.
We are going to give it
Treatise,
2 minutes.
manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
Whilst this is happening, oh my word, it's so annoying.
Manifesto. Treatise.
It's so annoying.
Manifesto.
Let's jump over
Treatise.
here. How's everybody
Manifesto.
doing? Oh my god, you can still hear it. If you turn that on, I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. This is rather torturous, I'm not gonna lie, but I am so persistent. I have no doubt that something will come from this. I hope. I'm gonna give it the 2 minutes it deserves. There's a minute left on the clock. It's becoming rhythmical. It is rather, isn't it? It's it's very distracting. It's like it feels like his dialogue is forever interrupting my thoughts, which is kind of annoying. But I guess it's all part of it, and they've deliberately made it as annoying as possible so that they could justify the skip button. But I mean, we're 30 seconds out of our 2 minutes here, so we're gonna just I'm gonna switch back over. Let's give
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
10,
Treatise,
9,
manifesto.
8,
Treatise,
7,
manifesto.
6, 5,
Treatise,
4,
manifesto.
3,
Treatise,
2,
manifesto,
Alright.
treatise,
Alright, I can't do.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
Yes.
that's the power of the button.
Yes.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
wonder.
To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on
I
exactly
mean,
how
your game
Steam
is
works.
hosted on Steam.
Perhaps that would have been the
How
smart
to
thing
make
to
me sick
check
of
on
my
before
own.
I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review.
pretty sure you can
merely
edit your
because
reviews
of
in
this
Steam,
very
right?
situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review.
I doubt that.
So that the
I
feature
doubt
is
that.
not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial.
I mean,
something
I feel
along
like
the
that's
lines
just
of,
market
this game is
manipulation."
the best game.
Not quite.
Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of
Did you guys hear that
quality.
repeat in audio?
How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that...
I can't.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Yes,
You're back.
I'm
Oh,
back.
My goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
Hello, narrator.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Wait, can I skip? Can I get the 5-year achievement by just skipping?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's you.
Hello.
Here again. Welcome.
How's it?
I
How's it?
have had time to think about you and about us and
How's
about
that, sir?
everything we've been
What-
through.
what might
I've had
that be?
so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year.
It's been a year.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me
Not
describe
quite.
it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
Regret.
There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Missed
I felt
opportunities, you
nothing
say?
at all but regret for the longest time.
I'm so
Stanley.
sorry, narrator.
Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest
I didn't
longing
mean
to
to do
undo
that to
the
you.
past. And when that feeling had begun to subside,
There's no more door.
what took its place
The door's
is
gone.
what I can only describe
The
as
door's
the
gone.
collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
Is that
All
so,
of them
narrator?
collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of
Whoops. The plant's dead. Lol, how's that for attention to detail? The battery in the clock has died. There's nothing. It's quiet. There's no door. I can't... No, is the narrator dead? I think I killed the narrator. I mean, do we just hang out here? Like... Oh, I guess we just keep skipping, right? The fire alarm battery is going dead. The clock fell off the wall. Plant is well and truly dead. Again, there's no door, so there's not much we can do. So I guess we just... Oh, we just skip again,
But they
right?
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
What
It
is
wasn't
going
enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and
What
make
is going
all of their
on?
pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability.
I mean, you
it's
said
the
it on me.
unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands
You're
that
right.
seek everything and are accountable to nothing.
You're going to ask me
We
to
get
leave a
world where
review
someone
and then
will
do I
say,
give an
"Oh,
achievement?"
there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then,
Yes.
because it was said, because it was spoken,
Let me
now
skip.
it simply has to happen.
Yes.
The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives.
Wow.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise,
Okay,
without our
it's going. Shut up. Hello, narrator. I don't want you to go. I just condense. Bring it in. Bring it in. Like it's like talking to somebody who's had like 3 cups of coffee and no breakfast. Like I need you to wind in that word count. You're not doing a university assignment, all right? Let's skip again.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Yes.
Is
never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I'm off beat there.
Is never the end, 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 is never the
Yeah,
end.
that's already a high BPM.
Is never the end, is never the end.
Oh, it's great.
Is never
All right, let's just move on. Yeah. Hello, narrator, you gone? It's just, bro. I don't want you to stop talking. Just say less. Just say less. That's all I ask. I mean, you've got me beatboxing on stream here to keep it entertaining. Hello. Has the apocalypse happened? Nuclear warfare? Has the political state of the world been dismantled? Has the oligarchy been destroyed? Have aliens invaded? It's really dark. I can't really see. Hello? I skip forward yet again. Ooh. It's pretty. Wow. Is that a door? No, it's a fence. How did you end up here? Hello? Okay. I mean, I guess at this point we just keep skipping. Alright. Oh, wow! Nice music. Nature is reclaiming. Oh, there's a tree. There's trees outside. I want to know where the door disappeared to. When did that happen? When did I get bricked into this? Oh. What happened to the plants? Nuclear winter? Hello? Skip again. Noises? We're playing a horror game? Are we playing a horror game? I'm confused because if we're playing if we're playing a horror game, I might need this. I mean, I haven't got it set up yet. But if you're playing a horror game, I need to switch this back on. Oh, that's funny. All right. Okay. Back back over here, shall we? Away from the absolutely horrific alien noises that are probably going to murder me. It's kind of creepy. Alright, just move on. Oh! Now you see this is content. Am I free to just roam? I'm very curious to just walk off into the desert, but what happens if I press the button again? I'm fairly certain I can press the button again. Hello. I can't. Oh, it just ends? Oh, I wanted to go explore the desert. No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Is that so?
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Wow.
So, now that you're here, what do you think?
Very
Isn't
cool.
this a fun and unique place to
Yes.
be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
So new. So
Okay,
fresh.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
I am uncertain.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Yes.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
It does take some time.
What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
I mean,
indeed,
that is
you
one of the
are
hooks of this
lucky
game.
ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not.
This is pretty
In
miserable.
fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
No.
Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Cheers. Goodbye, Mr. Narrator. Goodbye. Am I free to go? Can I not be stuck in rooms forced to listen to your narration? Anything? Anything? I mean, I guess we restart, right? I was hoping for a different outcome, but let's just restart, shall we? But now I want to say yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that
Is there... Wait a second. Is there a keybind for skip? Doesn't seem like it.
You're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Wow.
Okay, I'm over it now.
Me
What
too.
do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then.
No.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
I mean music, but I mean...
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stanley Parable Jazz Club. Tonight we have on the mic the narrator gracing us with his beat poem of Stanley, the Parable.
Very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons.
I do like buttons.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
I do. Oh,
He
pushing
did
buttons.
it all day in a meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased.
Excuse me.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite
terrible.
And if you are not strong and keep
playing along,
you too will become quite unbearable.
I mean, was that a jab at streamers? If you keep playing along, you too will become unbearable. Is this stream unbearable to watch?
Will become quite unbearable.
It feels a little unbearable to play, to be completely honest with you. But I must know, my sense of completionist inside me wants to see the end. Every possible nook and cranny must be explored. For that is how these games are run, right? I mean, the music is pleasant. Hello? Was that an inhale from the narrator? I heard that. It's just me and these two windows. For the rest of eternity. Escape? No, we carry on. Stanley, Stanley, Stanley. You're miserable to be around. Is that really it? Do I just restart? I think this is a dead end. This game is missing music. I think more music would be nice. I mean, this is beautiful. Okay, fine. Fine. We're back. I mean, I quit to the main menu.
This is the story.
Yes, skip. Thank you for the skip button.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Remember,
Perhaps he
we're
had simply
still
missed a memo.
looking for inputs. Inputs on these computers. Hello. Surname access. Hello. Whoa! Now you see. Now you've piqued my interest. But I don't trust it. I don't.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Alright, so you
Perhaps
and me
he
were
wanted to
not
stop by the
friends.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, you and me are not friends.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I think we just...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You're not?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I know, but
all
we're gonna
this
just...
time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Can't be
that
bothered,
convinced
mate.
that I want something bad to happen to
Yes.
you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Really?
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Is that so?
Give me a chance.
No.
Now listen
No.
carefully, this is important.
I'm all ears.
Stanley walked through the red door.
It's not happening.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Not happening.
Stanley walked through the red door. I
Not-
still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Not happening, bro.
All right,
I don't
fine,
trust
go
you as
ahead,
far as I
Stanley.
can throw you.
You want to know so badly what's out there?
Yes.
You want to find out what lies
Yes.
at the end of this road? You
Yes.
chosen world, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Whoa.
Broken rooms, exposed
Look who's
developer
here
textures.
now.
Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the
Yes.
entire story I had written out
Yes.
specifically for
Fuck
you?
your story.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all
Put a
for
lot of time
nothing.
into talking.
Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these
me
strange
something
and
different.
unknowable desires of yours. What
Finagle
would have
my
made this game
phalanges.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill
I mean,
trees?
skill trees.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing
Skill
so
trees would be
far.
nice.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option.
Wow.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go
Wow.
ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No, I'm not listening to you.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some
Yes.
real
No.
critical feedback
Yes.
here. Aha! You see, I knew I
3
was onto
choices is
something.
better than
Where
2.
do these
And
flashes
yes,
of
we're
inspiration
friggin'
come from?
speedrunning, man.
How
We're
did
like
I know
we're
the
moving
game
now.
needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except
Give
that
me all the choice.
I felt it in my
I give you the
soul.
choice to
You
skip.
can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park
Okay,
with
let's
this
see.
one.
Let's
Take
see.
a look.
Let's see, narrator. What have you got? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. What do we have here? Speedrunners in total. 191,730 doors opened, attempted, steps taken. Did you know that 20 skipped intro sequence only 3 shows the blue runner? 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. Did not know that. How long did it take you to get to the correct or complete against others and improve your Stanley Parable career? Stanley is on 9. You are 9,000th position. Alright. We're gonna... Let's take this. What's over here?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
Honestly, no, I can't be
Hey,
bothered.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working
Really?
on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it
Thank
some
you.
playtesting.
Thank you. Something
You wouldn't mind
engaging.
taking a look at it, would you?
No, not at all.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Let's have a look. What do we have here?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Really?
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Got you. That is so obnoxious. Not happening. Burn the child. Burn the child.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or
Yes.
purely to spite me? Because
you,
if it's the
narrator.
latter, well, I don't know what
Straight
to do.
up.
I'm completely out of ideas.
Y-
I can't think of a single thing that might
You and me,
improve the
bro.
experience for me.
We're not friends.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
over. Thank you for playing.
You're
Your
welcome.
input was extremely valuable.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Yes, let's just
see. What do we have here?
bring me something new. Bring me something fresh and exciting.
Yes, this seems
Something
like it'll work.
exhilarating.
Let's give it a shot.
What have you got? New content, new doors, new choices.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our
Isn't this
backstory? What is
Firewatch?
our motivation?
Oh, this
Well, it
game is
seems
great.
obvious to
Loki,
me
I want to
that you
play
are
this
meant
on
to play
stream,
as a
by the way.
creepy man,
This
spying
is
on
so
innocent
funny.
civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some sort of...
I'm pretty sure that's not what
twisted
Firewatch
purpose.
is about.
Yes, that must be it.
Loki, this
What
is
a
so
fascinating
funny.
venture
I
into
want
the
to play
experience of
Firewatch so
total
bad. The
mental
game looks
depravity.
so beautiful.
So far, I love everything about this game,
Me
Stanley.
too, narrator.
And it
Let's
seems
play
there's
this
even
one.
more.
Let's
Come,
play this one.
Let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Show me. Wow. I mean, good job, Stanley Parable. This looks like it's built on a different engine. Oh, really? I need to go around this. Okay. Can I jump? Still can't jump. Art style is pretty cool. I mean, are we just going to play Firewatch now? Did they buy the rights to Firewatch and put it in the game? That'd be so funny. Yo, imagine that. Imagine there was a whole game within the game and you could complete that game and then afterwards the narrator was like, wow, was that worth it?
No, it can't be.
No. But freedom.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
No.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a
God
close call.
damn it.
You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong direction.
So this is proving that the narrator wants
me. You can just go in any...
He wants to control me.
Thank heavens we avoided it.
No.
We're
This
out
was...
of the woods now, Stanley.
No. But
Okay,
freedom.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
The narrator would be good at making surf maps for Counter-Strike.
Okay.
Linear
I think this
tier
will be
4s.
just the thing.
What have you got? Show me, narrator. Please, open world. Open world. Choices. Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
No.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
No.
Stan, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
This is... I hate Rocket League.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
I don't even know.
There are lots of
dude.
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
No.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball.
I think it's sports ball.
Ah.
What fun. We shall
Bill,
run the bases
where
and do
are
a
you?
touchdown together.
We're going to play sports
Yes,
ball.
I think surely we must.
No.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Do I really have to score a goal? Do I... Okay, I'm moving faster. Okay. Alright, now we got some mechanics. Can I... Yeah. Alright. Alright. I'm... This is happening. We're playing... We are playing Rocket League in the Stanley Parable.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Not
Is
really.
it better than my miserable little story that I worked so
No.
hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not
Wait.
a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more
get it in the
euphoric
hole.
sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
No. Stop. I just...
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Wait. Whoa. Okay, I mean, this is something... I don't think this is engaging. The narrator has a thing for balls. I don't quite know if you guys have noticed that, but this man is...
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
No.
Is this a real video game?
No,
Well, I sure
Rocket
hope you're
League is
having a
far
good
from a
time,
real
because
video
guess
game.
what? It's over.
Really? Thank
That's
you.
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This
Thanks.
is my game, and
Yes.
what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
No, I don't need
Without
boundaries.
rules or boundaries,
We've
video
established
games are
that
nothing.
Rocket
Yes,
League was
that's
trash.
What I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
No, you're
And
not.
since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as
I think we
much,
pissed him
but
off.
who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Goodbye, narrator. Are you gonna crash my game? That would have been a good time for them to hard code in a crash. Is he really? He's gone. He's gonna leave me in the Rocket League arena, of all the places. Can I not exit it? Hello? Is this really it? Do I need to restart? Have we reached an ending? Hey, look. There's our flag. Interesting that our flag is up there. All the flags around, I see. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Really? Is that it? No more idea dice. Spiel B. Time to slam a Spiel B. Alright, fine. Fine. I don't want to do this, but let's do it. Do we get more choices now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Employee database. Still looking for the fourth input. Oh. Surname access. They spelled surname wrong. Okay, but now do I have my 3 choices? Do I have my 3 choices? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, ultra new content. Bring it on,
good.
baby.
You noticed my sign.
Oh, you're
yes,
welcome.
I have something very
Let's do it.
exciting to show you.
Please, fresh content. Fresh content. No different games. Just give me something fun. Give me something thrilling. Something exciting. Not just your voice narrator. We need some substance here. I'm desperately trying to entertain 2 people, one of which is myself. I know, it's as if I am playing the Stanley Parable to entertain Stanley, but Stanley is actually me and I am him and we are watching each other. Another elevator. Is this the hour of elevator content you mentioned?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable
Is that so?
and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I mean,
the original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Yes.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even
super
further.
mega ultra
Which
deluxe.
is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever
The Stanley Parable 2.
Stanley Parable 2.
Yes! Wow! The end is never the end is never the end
you
again.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly
Wow.
re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The Stanley Parable 2. Yes, not a re-release.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2
sequel.
is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
I think so.
Ultra Deluxe?
I think so. No,
What does
this
it even
is-
mean?
this is
but the
content.
Stanley Parable 2.
Look.
Now
Look
that's
at these
an
holes.
artistic statement right
Look
there.
at this design.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and
Progress.
innovation and
Innovation.
long-term franchising potential.
Nice typeface. Nice. I'm pretty sure this is a stock image off of Google. I've seen that exact thing before.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2
No,
is going to be.
I was
but
so-
let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing. for it.
Scrum design,
I
pitch,
figure
break
that
design.
if I can loosely organize
teach
a
that.
handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
This way to the show floor. But this way? I can't go that way. New content. New features. Ooh. A bus? Are we getting on the bus? Can we get on the bus? Can't get on the bus. We can't. Okay. Expo Hall 2. The Stanley Parable 2.
Here we are. Go
Wow.
on, try out some of the new features.
Merch. Can I get shoes and maybe some legs? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. That is new. Hear your name in the game. Enjoy new features. Please. No screenshots. Oh, the jump
You
circle.
know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yes.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yes, I did. Can I have more?
well.
Can I have more?
I
Please,
suppose
give
it
me
can
more.
just be a nice decorative piece then.
No. Thought police are on the way. New and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Get it here. I want an achievement. Pull the lever, receive your achievement. It just works. Get yours right now. I mean,
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yes.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Really?
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Is
it's
that
as
so?
simple as that.
I mean, that sounds incredible. Give it to
Okay,
me.
perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee
I
it will
want
be
it.
fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
But I want it. Fine. My Steam is going to be so filled with screenshots. I'm kind of disappointed. I was low-key keen on getting
What
it.
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I mean, I like collectibles. What's up here? You can find them, collect them all. Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
Ooh.
In the Stanley Parable 2,
Wow.
you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Is that so?
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
That's
I
just
don't want to
rude.
stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What on earth is going on back here? Wow. Now, great success. Can you collect them all? I mean, we're gonna try.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Q, free achievement. Infinite hole. I mean, that sounds exciting. But what's in here? No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Wow. Content. But I want to go back to the infinite falling hole. Is that not a thing?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Yes, I agree. We're moving on. Let's go this way. This way, to the infinite hole. I mean, I would love to know what keyboards I'm magically pressing. Time depth, that looks important. Let's take a screenshot of that. Room opening, that looks very important. Infinity hole, What is this? Holy moly. Let's take one of those. Is this it? Is this the hole?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
What?
This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Ooh.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
But how do I get out? Because I'm going to need to get... I want to get back here. But I mean, I guess we just... I mean, we're doing it. I guess we're doing it.
You see, isn't it wonderful?
One
of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
It's just kind of
now
fun.
Then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press G to return to the surface.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Am I going to hit the bottom of something? I think I'm just going to hit the bottom, surely.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I'll come back and murder myself there in a bit. I don't want to potentially miss anything else of all this fresh content. But what happens whilst I'm here if I just immediately jump back in? Hello?
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now.
We are back
now. Did you
now.
really need to see it again?
Yes.
I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I
Why
agree.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
That sounds good,
For
narrator.
you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole.
But
and we
it
can
mostly
move on.
infinite
I'll
is
just be up here when you're ready.
technically incorrect, right? You can't have something that's mostly infinite. It's either infinite or not. Therefore, I do not agree. You cannot have a mostly infinite hole. It is either one or the other. Are you going to say anything on that? Are you going to say anything on the fact that I object, Your Honor? Really? Fine. Fine. We just do it once more.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do like holes.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. It goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all.
But I
not
must
you. Oh,
see
no,
it
no,
all.
No. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you
It
this
did
time?
seem
I
shorter.
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Is right.
Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Sounds
Had
good.
enough? I'm positively
No ways.
thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
I'm
If this
obsessed.
starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite,
It is
but that
shrinking.
it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yes.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely
No.
deep.
As we
Even by the
agreed
lax
upon,
overall standards
there
for
was no
accountability
way
in
we could have
marketing.
agreed it was
What's
infinite.
going on here?
It must
Stanley,
be.
I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Really?
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame
Wow.
of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
Yes, it's more of a
It's
step.
more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Very aggressive divot.
How is this still appealing to you?
Ah,
I know you're obsessed with holes,
I love
but at
holes.
this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
thank you. Thank you kindly. Wow. It's a nice hole. It's a very nice hole. Oh, the teleport button isn't working.
Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
No,
I
narrator.
hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Let me out. I'm spamming G like a madman. I don't want to restart though. Please, I don't want to restart. I don't want to make it all the way back here. I want loud noises. There's noises. Still spamming G, by the way. It's moving. I knew it. I knew it. Secrets. I was gonna restart the game. Content. I tell you, content. This is why we play this game. Just when you think there isn't enough, there's something. Something that keeps you coming back. Something that fulfills that insatiable desire to want more, to need more. That human lust for the satisfaction of finding things that nobody else knows about. And now we have found it. We have embraced it with all we can. G, press F to change your perspective. That is it. Content! What we have been looking for this whole time. Look at this. This is what we... God, I am ugly, but this is why we are here. Wow. Action. Drama. Suspense. G to change your perception. This is it. New content, baby. Inspiration, humanity, the human psyche of consciousness, gaming, entertainment. It's why we're all here, and it's gone. There's horrors present within this. What is going on? Dominis Christus Spiritus Sanctus. Excuse me? Is this the Labrador ending? But bring... What is going on? This is content.
Stanley? Stanley!
Hello?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
No, I was enjoying
But you can't have
content.
that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Thank you.
You don't want to miss a single bit.
No.
So how about if
This
I just
hole.
pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Thank you.
From the
Thank
looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
This hole
and
is
I'm looking
great.
forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley.
Thank you.
I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle pip. See you in a bit, Mr. Narrator. I shall wait for more secrets of the hole to uncover. Here we go again. He will never know. This hole will be our secret. You're gonna just restart me like that? Ah, thank you.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Reassurance bucket. I mean, let's go have a look and see, shall we?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with
Is
the
that
game.
so?
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Ooh.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Thank
and
God
your
for
heart.
that.
It's
I feel like my
true.
entire reality
As
was
long as you hold
shifting
on to
just
the
a
bucket,
moment ago.
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps
Give it to
even
me.
comforting.
Give it to me.
You may
Give
even
it
come
to
to
me.
long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And
Really?
To be honest,
Sure, can
it's
I
a
have a
much
bucket?
more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
Fair.
Can you
Fair
imagine
enough.
what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I can't. I am not worthy. I am not worthy of the bucket. I am not. I shall have this red chair instead. Or the door. I can't. I shan't. It says right here. Bucket. Just pick it up, but I don't want to. I can't. There's mental anguish and torment. What is that? I must know all the secrets. This is my second cup. Fine. 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 I'll pick the bucket up. Give it to me. The bucket.
Can you feel it? The
Yes.
glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
I am
can
so
I say that I
content.
do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Wow.
The benefits of the
game.
bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
They do.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Can I take the bucket with me? I can.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I think so. Collectibles. Can I really walk around with my bucket? That's so exciting. Okay, well, there's the exit. I don't know. What if I bring my bucket? I've collected this guy already, but is there more collectibles? Oh, it's closed? Alright, I see. I see. Free achievement. What if I needed my bucket to collect the achievement? Do you see? Hello? This is new. Can I go down here? It's very dark. Game. Secrets. Secrets. It's very dark. I can't see anything. Alright. Swiftly moving on. No secrets. We're just back here. Back to this door. Anything? Nope. But I want it. Do I need to turn the machine on? Turn the machine on. Open this door. But I have a bucket now. The bucket will change everything about what we understand about this machine. Do I just need to turn it on? Up the ladder? No? But I have a bucket now. Alright, alright, alright. Fair enough. Maybe this is what I need to do those inputs are for on the computers. Infinity hole. What was out the other side of this? No screenshots. But I do like screenshots. Balloons.
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
No, but I want this one. Give it to me. Give me the white balloons. Really? That's it? Fine, fine. No, but I want... what if we try once more? Fine. It doesn't seem I can drop this bucket, by the way. I've been trying. What was up here? Oh, the bucket. I see. Office decorations, infinity hole. Alright, we've been that way. Merchandise. Anything this way? Stanley Parable 2. It seems that we have your name on a button. I mean, I do like that. Can I go put my name on a button?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Absolutely.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful? Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name it is.
DustBin.
Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Jim, say
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on? Jim. See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No.
Jim.
No.
Jim.
That's rude. That is just rude, narrator. Why would you do that to me, man? Is that it? Really? Is that it? Okay. Okay, fine. A sprint button would have been nice. Stanley Parable 2.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Settings, world champion, mostly infinite hole free achievement. Lol. I want to be a settings world champion. I want to be a settings world champion. I don't know what this was on. I think it was on 75. Let's do this one. Mouse sensitivity was on 5. This one. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We are going to get every single achievement. Every single settings. I want it. We must go through every single combination. I accidentally changed the language to Russian. Show subtitles. Yes, please. All the way. Take it all the way. Leave that back on 50. Oh my word. There is so many. We're gonna be here a while, but I believe we can get this achievement. We're gonna just go through every single setting. Let's do it. Every setting. I'm trying to speedrun this. Let's take you back down to 70 main volume. This is taking a hot minute.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named
100
Stanley.
music.
This is the story.
Yo, I sincerely hope this works. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so sad. 70. Alright, video. Do you think I need to go through every single resolution? Surely not, right? Surely not. Surely not. Alright, that's what you want, apply resolution. Thank you kindly. Alright, keep resolution, thank you. 8. High picture quality. Controls. Yes! I got it! Settings world champion. But I got the achievement. I got the achievement. Look, I've got it right here. I literally just got it. Yes!
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done.
Thank you.
You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen.
Thank you.
So, just for you,
Thank you.
in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity.
Bumpscosity.
What exactly is bumpscosity?
What is
well,
bumpscosity?
I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to...
Is there... Bumpscosity. I must find it. Bumpscosity. Where is it?
adjust it on some sort of slider,
Slider.
and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out
Every level of bumpscosity. I want it. I want it. I want it. Oh, yes.
every level of...
I don't know what bumpscosity... No! Oh, no. Wait. Please tell me bumpscosity is there. Please, I pressed the wrong, but I'm so sad.
This is the story.
Bumpscosity. Oh, thank God. I need 1000% bumpscosity. That is what I need. I don't know what it does, but I need it. I
All of
need
his
it.
co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Alright. Bumpscosity. I've bumpscosity set on 1000, dude.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Not quite. New content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed. Bumpscosity. Where is it? What does it do? I must know.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
DustBin in
hoping
there.
he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Does bumpscosity change the poetry in here? Executive bathroom. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. That's a lonely purse. Lol. Does bumpscosity affect? Hello. I mean, we've done all this.
Stepping into his manager's office,
We've done
Stanley
all
was
this
once again
before.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What was that? Did you hear that? Sounded like a door opening.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Okay, fine.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
I am a
Amazing.
genius.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wow. Down we go. We've experienced this all before. I'm just curious to see if anything changes. Bumpscosity.
Descending deeper into the building.
I feel like we need to change bump viscosity. We need to bump it down to 50 for this
Stanley
section.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
It's the bump
as though
viscosity.
he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Bump
Why did
viscosity.
he feel this now?
It's the bumps. I'm the narrator. I'm telling you, you don't know because
This
I've
question
been
would
here
not go
before.
unanswered for long.
And I know it is the bump viscosity.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I'm escaping. I'm done with your
Although
bullshit.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. Fine. We go back to the mind control facility.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Do I blow myself up here? I think so. Lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Wow.
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, we're gonna do it. I wonder if we can figure out the code to solve it this time.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That screen is different. That screen is different. Field of view. Can't read what it says. Let's crank up that FOV. Thank you very much. Get me out of here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
Narrator,
someone's control all
been
this
here.
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Unlikely.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
need to
life
get going
in
soon.
someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Who knows? Who knows? Hello? Here we
Here
go.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Never.
over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes. Give it to me.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood.
I'm
You're
trying
gonna
so
die
hard.
Anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No, I don't know where button 1
When you
is.
saw that timer, that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Yeah, yeah.
Made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
I'm trying.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Kablamo, I am now dead. This is a story of a man named Stanley. Alrighty. I think we're gonna end that one here. Yeah, interesting stream. The beginning started off a little slow, not gonna lie. I find the narrator a little bit annoying this time around. I could totally understand why some of the reviews from the previous game were the way they were. However, I'm curious to see what this new content brings. So far it seems like everything I've encountered has been sort of dead ends, hard dead ends. Which is alright, I guess. It would be nice if some of the stuff sort of carried through. I mean, we have that mystery of the computers we still need to solve. But I think from this point onwards, what we're likely going to do is we're going to switch up the formatting a little bit, where I head back to the previous style. Streaming, I'd stream one game for 1 hour and then this for a second. I believe there's new content that has been released in Phasmophobia. So I think on the next one, what we're going to do is we'll jump into some Phasmo with friends, hunt some ghosties, and then we'll sort of round off the night with some more Stanley Parable. Because yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it does feel a little bit like I'm hitting roadblocks constantly. So it would be nice to keep that going. Anyway, I'm going to end that one here. I need to go get ready for a lovely dinner. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you feel you enjoyed the stream, please drop a like. It helps a lot. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to subscribe. I try and go live every week, sort of Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays near the end of the week when people have more time, and when I have more time. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I will hopefully be seeing everybody soon. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe out there. And yeah, don't forget to stay hydrated. Cheers, everybody.
When you're letting out your inner rock star,